What's going on? What's going on, Patriots? Just locked in the hood politics where we always keep it 100. I'm your host, Jay, and y'all already know on this channel. We cut straight through the BS, get straight to the policies and issues that hit us close to home. We talk about everything from elections to national debate, all the way up to political podcasts. And we start each and every one of them off with our thoughts and prayers. And we're gonna put Texas back in our thoughts and prayers, man. All those beautiful baby girls who lost their life during that flood. We're gonna put little Carson Lawson, who lost his life uh, due to an unfortunate accident by his grandmother driving over him while he was waiting for school. Um, our fallen general, Charlie Kirk, and the Kirk family. We're gonna keep them in our thoughts and prayers as well. You know what I'm saying? Hey, check it out. Check it out. Check it out, yo. Here we go with these YNs. Here we go with these YNs acting wild. They acting wild. They acting wild, Patriots, and y'all gotta be on your P's and Q's. But you also, and this video is for educational purposes. You have to know your laws when you exercise your 2A. You have to know your laws when you exercise in your 2A. It's a fly around my damn camera. Yeah, man, because apparently 17s broke into this guy's garage several times. It was detached from his house. So I don't understand what that got to do with anything. You know what I mean? But yeah, so he unloaded on them and he shot two of them. One of them is in recovery. He's doing okay, I guess, at this point in time. I can't tell. This story is just fresh, so we doing all this together. And the other one, unfortunately, he succumbed to his injuries. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We're going to get right into it before I get my thoughts and comments on it. We're just going to get right into it.
So good. Can we just start with the spelling of your first and last name?
Yep, Lieutenant Matthew Ivory, Matthewivory.
Can you tell us a little bit about what happened last night?
Yeah, so I'm here to address the incident that took place on Mandan Road this morning. So shortly after 1 a.m. this morning, our officers were dispatched out to residents on Mandan Road. 7 individuals had broke into a detached garage at a residence. The homeowner was alerted through his surveillance system, at which point the homeowner came out and confronted the individuals who had entered his garage. The individuals were coming out, and shots were fired by the homeowner, and then they all fled the scene on foot. It was later in the early morning hours that Oakland County Central Dispatch contacted us and advised that they had 2 subjects near Huron Valley Hospital, one at the hospital, one near the hospital, that had sustained gunshot wounds. Both are 17 years old. One is being treated for injuries, and one has succumbed to his injuries.
What about the other 5? Where are they?
Still investigating. We do have some information, and we're following up on all leads right now.
Were all those suspects around 17 years old?
Roughly. A little older. Yeah.
Have you responded to any other calls at this home or this garage?
I can't comment on prior calls.
Residents have said that home's been broken into, but you can't confirm or deny.
And that's funny. Why is it that you can't comment on that, even though, and I think that's what this reporter is finna bring up right now, even though we already know that they did this several other times, more than once, more than twice, actually.
I wouldn't be able to confirm or deny if it has or hasn't.
As far as the homeowner, what's the status on him?
We talked to him, we've interviewed him.
Right now it's been confirmed.
The case is going to be referred to the prosecutor's office, the Oakland County Prosecutor's Office for review.
Oh, this fly is aggravating me,
Your
people.
reaction to all this? This is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we have a very safe community.
For some reason.
We work hard to keep this community as safe as it is, but no area is immune or exempt from this kind of incident. We're fortunate we have a pretty good team here that was on top of it, on the scene quick, and we're going to keep working until we figure this all out.
Are people still in danger? Are neighbors still in danger because there's some folks still out there? Or do you know who you're looking for? Do you need help?
We do. If we do have some names, anyone is asked if you do have information about any of this that's occurred.
Oh, you know he snitched. He snitched because even though they charged this guy with manslaughter, they can actually charge every one of those teens that was with him with murder.
We ask that you contact our detective
So
bureau.
you know he
You
snitched
can
and
contact
gave us the
Lieutenant Jeff
names,
Way,
and they all gonna tell.
248-698-4404.
Any arrests yet?
We do have. We made two arrests. One adult, one juvenile. The juvenile has been released to parents. Obviously, that's also going to go to the prosecutor's office. The adult has pending issues with other jurisdictions that he will have to take care of before we can release him.
Nah, he got warrants.
What's your message
He
to
got
homeowners
warrants.
protecting property? Does
That's
it
what that
have to
mean.
Go as far as gunfire?
It's hard to give advice on that. You do have the right to protect your life. And I just hope that it doesn't come to that. Obviously, we want to be a safe community. We ask that people stay safe. Obviously, as soon as you realize something's going on, the faster we know, the faster we can get there.
Were the only shots fired from the homeowner?
Yes.
Any indication as to what was of interest in this detached garage?
Could be a multitude of things. We don't know what brought them there.
And it was to the garage, not to the home?
Correct. Detached garage.
Can you slow down on a couple of things? How do you know 7?
Through video footage.
I don't like that they keep saying detached garage. That's still part of his home. That's still part of his home. You know what I'm saying? My garage is attached to my house, but even if my garage wasn't attached to my house, like my garage in Chicago is not attached to my house. You know what I'm saying? But if I catch you in there, I'm gonna pop your ass. So you probably gonna end up catching something hot. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? I was born and raised in Chicago, so I already know the dangers of confronting strangers. You know what I'm saying? So I already know how to move in that type of situation. You know what I'm saying?
Again, forgive me for reapproaching it, but neighbors have told us 3 times on that house, in particular, in what is otherwise they describe a quiet subdivision. Is there anything you can offer in regard to why that home may be targeted directly?
I wouldn't be able to offer any further comment on it.
And lastly, at least from me,
He got something in there they want. He got something in there they want that they came back 3 times. Either they couldn't get it the first 2 times, or he got a lot of stuff in there that they want. And they keep coming back for more and more and more. And then a tragedy has happened. See what I'm saying? Stay out of other people's stuff, man. Stay out of other people's sugar, honey, iced tea. Go get your own.
a lot of blood trails, residents saying at least a couple of the wounded subjects came through their backyards, etc. Can you paraphrase? They scatter, and apparently, the wounded individuals are all over the place through backyards trying to get away, or what can you depict that being?
Yeah, I mean, they were trying to get away by any route necessary, and eventually they found themselves at a hospital.
I know this is kind of up to the prosecutor, but in your years of law enforcement, does it make a difference whether it's an attached garage or a detached garage for charging?
For charging, no. I mean, there's differences in the crime of the actual larceny or the entry of the building, but it's all charging decisions are made by the prosecutor, so it would be inappropriate for me to speculate what they're going to do.
What would you say to the folks that you're looking for, or anybody that may know who they are or harboring them? What would your plea to them if they're looking at this on TV right now?
Call us. Come in. We don't want any further issues, any violence. We want to resolve this peacefully. So the best we can do is talk to them and then, again, send it to the prosecutor.
Is this the first shooting death in the city this year?
I believe so. I would have to look, but I don't remember the last one.
And any indication of where, and I
I know we're still looking for him, but at least the one that was hospitalized, are they from the White Lake area or from out of the area?
Out of White Lake area.
Out of White Lake. Do we have any indication from whereabouts?
All over.
All over. Okay.
And just to verify, so 7 individuals breaking into garage.
Well, that's that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hop on over here to what's this? Look like some type of Detroit news. Click on Detroit.com. Well, I got them pulled up. We're gonna hop on over here because you already know. You already know what the family's saying. Oh, he was a young scholar. He had dreams. He was gonna be this. He was gonna be that. No, he effing wasn't. Or he wouldn't have been in this man breaking in and out of this man's damn garage. He was gonna be a damn criminal, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
A White Lake homeowner has been charged with manslaughter in a shooting back in July that raised some questions.
The prosecutor says Dayton Napton shot a 17-year-old who was trying to steal items from his garage. Let's get out to Erica Erickson. She's live tonight with the latest details in this case. Erica, the prosecutor says Napton crossed a line here.
Yeah, and there's a lot of different sides we're hearing. We're hearing from the prosecutor's office, that man's defense attorney, and the...
Now, I don't believe he crossed the line. He just didn't know his two-way. He just didn't know. You gotta know. You gotta learn y'all laws around your two-way patriots when you out here carrying. And when you gotta know your self-defense laws. And the reason I say I don't think he crossed the line is because they was breaking into his property. And in the Constitution, you got the right to defend yourself and your property. You know what I'm saying? Where he messed up at, he messed up in 2 places. First off, 3 places. First off, he didn't give a warning shot. You know what I'm saying? He should have gave a warning. Hey, boom, Joe, y'all better get going. You know what I'm saying? So that's number 1. 2, they were fleeing. Can't shoot somebody. They're not a threat. They're not a threat anymore. They are fleeing. They are not a threat. You know what I'm saying? And what's my third point on where he messed up at? He went back in the house and reloaded and came back out and started trying to finish him up. Like, you can't do that, man. You know what I mean? They was no longer a threat, and they definitely was no longer a threat after you went in the house and reloaded. Now, if you had brought out another clip and you hit it, like you hit the button and the mag dropped out, you know what I'm saying? You put the other magazine in, and then that'd have been a different story. But you went back in the house, bro, and reloaded. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't think he deserved to be locked up, but I'm just telling you why he is charged with what he is charged with.
family of that teen who was shot and killed, and they're upset.
It doesn't make sense.
What
It doesn't make sense, and it hurts a lot.
I tell you.
4 months after 17-year-old Savon Wilson of
And he fit the profile. Look at the dreads. Look at the dread heads. He fit the profile, y'all.
Pontiac shot and killed in White Lake Township. His family says the charges have them confused.
I think the way they went about it, it could have been done better.
24-year-old Dayton Napton charged with manslaughter, assault with intent to do great bodily harm, and 2 counts of felony firearm for the death of Wilson and shooting another teen in the leg. Wilson's family says they want Napton charged with murder.
It doesn't make sense that it wasn't done out of malice, and for them to charge him with manslaughter when everything in the report is suggesting that it was malicious intent.
Back in July, prosecutors say Wilson, along with 6 others, broke into Napton's detached garage. Napton coming out with a 9mm. Prosecutors say firing 2 shots.
It's crazy, man, how the family of these victims don't, I don't know, I guess it's, you know what? I can't even say what I'm about to say because I don't know how I would feel. Even if my people was in the wrong. I still, so I ain't gonna even make that comment. Let's just continue.
shots through a windowless locked garage door. Then, as the group ran away, prosecutors say Napton shot at them 5 more times, ran back inside, reloaded his gun, and came back outside.
Devon was running away and got shot. I never heard anything about him getting shot in the garage.
But prosecutors say Wilson hit and killed from a bullet fired through the locked door.
We had a really close connection. So it hurts a lot. I would have never expected this to happen to him. He has so many dreams and aspirations.
That must be in the victim handbook. That must be in the victim family handbook. He had so many dreams and aspirations. He was going to be... No, the fuck he didn't. Excuse my language, but no, the fuck he didn't, man. No, he was a little criminal. He was a little criminal, and I'm sorry that he lost his life. I really am. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to keep his family and his friends in our thoughts and prayers as well. But you're not finna sit up here, piss on my leg, and tell me it's raining and this dude and his buddies done broken this man's garage 3-4 times. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what they expected, you know? I don't know what you expect, man. See, society is... This country is so messed up, man, that people think that they can do whatever they want to do right now. And you know what it is? And that's because of them soft on crime policies, man. It's because of them soft on crime policies like Illinois with the beautiful, with the pretty and cutesy titles like, you know, the Safety Act. Like, who wouldn't vote on the Safety Act if they didn't know what it actually meant? You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't vote on something that sound like that? You know what I'm saying? Or what? The New Green Deal and what's all them? They got all these cute names on the left for a bunch of stupid ass, dumb ass, destructive policies, yo.
Back out here live, the Oakland County Prosecutor's Office says the rights to own firearms and protect one's family and home are fundamental. Those important rights also come with profound responsibility. We believe the evidence demonstrates this defendant crossed the line by firing outside his home at fleeing persons. Now, meanwhile, I just got off the phone with Napton's defense attorney. He says Napton was startled, and this case is one of, quote, stone self-defense, and he believes Napton should have never been charged. We have many more details at clickondetroit.com. Reporting live, Erica Erickson, Local 4.
Yo, that's not nowhere near self-defense, bro. That's nowhere near self-defense. Fire that lawyer. Fire that lawyer now. Dude, you lucky you ain't got 2nd degree or 3rd degree. The prosecutor could have gave you anything under that. Under 1st degree. You know what I'm saying? You lucky they charge you with manslaughter. You know what I'm saying? But self-defense, there ain't no way that's self-defense. First of all, they wasn't in his house. Second of all, they wasn't coming at him. Third of all, they was fleeing. So how can you be protecting yourself and the person that you're protecting yourself is running away from you? So that lawyer needs to be fired. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, educational purposes only. Know your 2A rights where you live. Know your 2A laws and rights where you live, Patriots, because you will get caught up in a situation. You know what I'm saying? You will get caught up in a situation if you have to use your firearm and you are not clear on how and when to use it legally. So I urge everyone and encourage everyone out there to learn your 2A laws where you live. Matter of fact, learn your 2A laws where you visit. If you're going somewhere and you want to take your gun, know if you can, know if you're allowed to, know if you're allowed to travel from state to state with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was watching a story a few years ago. This lady in New Jersey had to conceal to carry in New Jersey, and she crossed over into New York. And instead of saying, hey, you know, I know you got your conceal to carry New Jersey, and you know you can't do that here in New York. It's not. You know what I'm saying? They locked this lady up, man. They charged her. You know what I'm saying? So you run into cops like that. You know what I'm saying? So know your laws. Where you visiting, if you want to carry your 2A, if you want to carry a gun, and know your laws where you live. You know what I'm saying? This your boy Jay from Hood Politics checking in, and I'm checking out, y'all. Y'all know how we do it.